Yo, yo, what is up, and welcome back to another vlog. It's about 6:40 in the morning, and man, my days lately have been starting around like 4:30 to 5 a.m. I actually don't mind that. You know, there was a past version of me that used to subscribe to the belief, I'll sleep when I'm dead, hustle and grind till I die. And man, it is a means to an end, truthfully. Because all of those years of like lacking honoring my sleep, lacking honoring myself, believe it or not, eventually caught up to me in the form of adrenal fatigue. And I'll be honest, it sucked. Like, there were days that I needed the strength of Hercules just to get out of bed. And I'm grateful that I made it through that, and just humbled to be where I'm at. Sorry, I was just making sure I had my headphones, because there is no feeling quite like getting to the gym and not having your headphones. But all of that to say, I'm so grateful these days to have this routine that I have that really just incubates like peace and overall well-being. You know, I just was leaving my house and I was heating up the sauna before I left. If you haven't checked, check the last vlog, number 37, where it shares the sauna that I actually built by hand. And I'm just so grateful for all the abundance that I have in my life. And it wasn't always this way. And I'll be honest, like growing up, I grew up in a less than environment. You know, I don't want to say we didn't have all the things. We had the things that we needed, but we were not living in abundance. You know, I would say we were lower middle class, and I'm really proud of the work that my mom has done to really create this sustainable and structured life that she has. So shout out to you, Mom, and any single moms out there that are doing the due diligence and co-parenting with the fathers in an amicable and fair way. My hat goes off to you. Because this season, it's the familial season, you know, it's going through Thanksgiving, and we're getting ready to enter the holiday season. A lot of the guys I work with, sorry, my nose is a little runny. A lot of the guys I work with, right now, the holidays are looking a little bit different for some people than they thought they were gonna look. For some people, they're having a bit more time with themselves, by themselves. For others, they're maybe having more time with their kids that they didn't have before. Some may be going through some turmoils in their life, but regardless of what you're going through, I want to remind you that the now that you're in, regardless of what you're going through, I just want to remind you that the now that you're in will not last forever. And I truly mean that. There was a time when I was going through some really just challenging things in my life, and it really just made me question a lot. It made me question like people's integrity. It made me question like what I was actually doing with my life. And I mean that like in the sense of like purpose, like what was my purpose? And I know without a doubt that my purpose is exactly what I am doing. I know I am meant to eradicate men from loneliness at a very high level, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Through the work that I'm doing with Empowered Man and really supporting men in being better men. And, you know, as I've grown up a little bit more and gotten to really go through a lot in the last few years, I feel like in the last few years, I truly became a man. And now I know what they mean when they tell you to build your kingdom first. Like, get your finances in order, get your shit in order, get your emotions in check. Like, build this amazing kingdom first. And this is for any young men out there that are like in the dogma of like trying to figure out like, where do I go from here? What am I gonna do? If you're caught in that dogma, focus on you. Like, don't focus on women, don't focus on going on dates, don't focus on like having a roster. I truly fucking mean this for all those young men out there, or maybe you're a man that's near my age, or maybe you're older than I am and you need to hear this. But for all those men, young men, older men out there that are just chasing tail left and right and getting your rocks off, it's time to grow up, because there's a lot of truth in building this amazing kingdom for yourself and then finding someone to join you in that kingdom and then building this amazing kingdom together. And a lot of the time, I've seen that for some reason in this day and age, people do it differently. They think like, oh, I need to bag all the women. I need to get with as many women as I can. I need to find the hottest woman and then I need to get with her. And really, it's just stroking your own ego. It's sad. And it's something that I feel very passionate about in enabling men to show up as true men. You know, the true test of a man is not how many women he can sleep with, how much money you have, the fastest car, or driving the fastest car, having the biggest muscles. It's often men like that are coveting the biggest insecurities with those things. And with that being said, I want you to future pace who you truly want to be. Or with that being said, I want you to kind of think through this. Whenever you go to make a decision, I had someone challenge me with this recently in a session that I was in for myself. And this person challenged me and said, I want you, anytime you are going to make a decision that may conflict with your internal beliefs. Now, this is when it's important to like check yourself. Like, is this something I want or is this something I need? Now, anytime I question something I am doing, I ask myself this, and I invite you to ask yourself the same thing. Will my future self be proud of what I am about to do? Will my future self be proud of what I am about to do? If the answer is yes, do it. If the answer is I don't know, or anything less than yes, don't do it. I had one of my greatest mentors and really good friend, Taylor Conroy, share this quote with me once upon a time many years ago. And he said that your life can be infinitely better than you ever imagined if you let it. And with that being said, appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.